YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Dante134 here, back bringing you guys another gameplay. Right here we're playing the Battle of New York. I'm playing an unranked game against a good friend of mine in Swazman327. Um, I've known Swazman since high school, and pretty much when we was in high school, we was very competitive when it came to Madden, football, basketball, pretty much anything. But yeah, so in about and this is Madden '09 talking here, but we trash talk and we finally got to the point where, you know what, I had to play him and he had to play me. So I went to his house, I played him, and I played him on his 60-inch HD TV, and honestly, that was the first time I seen a TV that huge. He said it was 60-inch. I believe it was more like 90-inch, and right here he breaks off a big gain with Jeremy Curley. I mean, I saw the motion, I saw it coming, I just overshot it with John Beeson, and he got the big gain, 60 yards. So he's at the one. But yeah, I mean, that was the first time I seen the TV that huge. Oh, and we got Sneak D for the moment, and he tries to no huddle. Let's see what happens. Has the nerve to try it again. Yeah, but back to the game. He whooped me pretty good. But that was like my first real ass whooping in Madden, period. Would it be the last? Probably not. I'm not, I'm not really one of the tournament players, so I consider myself above average, but I'm not the best. But anyway, back to the game. So, I mean, he beat me 36-9, and ever since that game, I pretty much made it my goal with every Madden that came in to beat Schwaz, man, in 327, and pretty much, you know, give him the same embarrassed feeling that I felt when he beat me. So, right here, it's 3rd and 4, and we try to pass it to the comeback route, try to user it, and we get no animation. And on 4th down, it's even worse with him up a touchdown. Ruben Randall is wide open. He tries to get fancy. He drops the ball. So back to the little Madden rivalry. Yeah. So Madden '09, he whooped me pretty good. Madden 10, I think I had Madden 10. I don't think he had Madden 10. I didn't play Madden 11. But Madden 12, I don't think he ever beat me in Madden 12 or Madden 13, and he beat me only once in Madden 25. But I was messing around running new stuff, so I don't really count that. So right here, we're just trying to score, just trying to put something on the board here, trying to get some momentum. He's up 14, and I mean, in the beginning of the game, my offense and my defense pretty much got off to a slow start. But I like the way we battled back. Right here, Eli Manning throws a dot to Ruben Randall on 3rd and 6. And I feel good. I feel like we're in the groove. I handed off to David Wilson. He gains about 8-9 yards. And I felt good. Really, moving the ball. We tried to bubble screen to Victor Cruz. Had a good block, but Swazman makes a great user play. And right here, I called the wrong play. I was looking to call curl flats out of trips tight end, and because I rushed it, I ended up picking the halfback draw, and I didn't think it was a big problem going into it. He gets the fumble. I just wanted to get 1 yard. So right here, Jason Pierre-Paul returns the favor, but somehow the ball just magically pops into his hands. So it's 2nd and 22. And right here, we're just trying to bring pressure. So we bring a double-edged 4-man heat out of the 4-3 stack, and it gets there. So now it's 3rd and 33. I'm expecting a screen, but he came out in about 5 wide. So I figure, you know what, he's gonna pass it. There's no really screens out of that formation, so he passed it to the flats because I sent heat. He only got about 10 yards, and then he ended up punting. So we got the ball back. We minimized the damage. I finally got my play called in. Curl flats, which is just is a man and zone beating play, which is I love those kind of plays in Madden, because your opponent doesn't know what your reads are. It's hard to use her. So right on first down, the play before that play, we hit Akeem Nicks on the curl route. Then he switched to man, so we hit Brandon Myers with the corner route. Now we're back on track. We're trying to score, and right here he went in the zone, or well, he went in the man, but he backed off Dean Milliner, and I tried to pass that inside and try to use the catcher, and nothing happened. So right here it's 3rd and 3, and bam, we hit Ruben Randall. He finally catches the ball, and we're moving. We're in the red zone. We're just trying to score here. We run Peyton Hillis. He gains about 4 yards, and then yeah, we hit the flanker screen right here, and he gets the block shed and blows the play up. On to the, now that I'm driving, I'm gonna take a minute out of the game just to tell you a little update about my channel. Later in the week, I'm gonna post a couple of blitzes, maybe a mini scheme out of the 4-3 over plus. I know there's a lot of 4-3 over plus mini schemes out there, but I think mine is pretty good. Well, I'm not gonna ruin the surprise for you guys, but on both plays, man and zone version, I get double edge heat with only blitzing 5. So it's 5 on 5 blitzing, but we get double edge heat. And now moving along for the remainder of my channel, the way my schedule is, I'm gonna have to post videos, multiple videos in one short span of time, and then take a break because I got school and I got some other things going on personally. So don't expect to get daily gameplays or stuff like that. I apologize for that, but I really just don't have the time to do so with school, and then just personal commitments. So right there, 4th and 22. We get the ball back, second quarter with a minute left. We're gonna try to, get a field goal or a touchdown here. And we hit Victor Cruz. He gets popped after a 6-yard gain. And I can honestly say Swazman is the only one to contain the snugs, because he pretty much confuses me every time I snap the ball. I'm not really comfortable with what I'm reading from his defensive side. And right there, it was zone. But he would play that type of coverage, but it would come out to be man. So right here on 3rd down, and then he's on 4th down. Sorry, he stops us and gets the ball back. So right here, we're just trying to make a play defensively. He tries to chuck it deep to Stephen Hill or Santonio Holmes, and we knock the ball down. Right here, just trying to get a defensive play here. He looks towards the sidelines, and Antro Roll picks the ball off, and he gets us close to field goal range. So all we really need is about a 1st down, and we're in field goal range, and we can kick the field goal, because we're getting the ball after halftime. So that would be a huge momentum shift in that regard. So right here, we snap throw to Akeem Nicks, call a timeout, and we end up kicking the field goal, and now we're down 4, and we get the ball back after halftime. So now we're driving after halftime, just trying to take over the lead. I like the way my defense bounced back after allowing 14 points in the first quarter. He didn't score until the fourth quarter after that. So I like the way the defense played. And I got to give a shout out to Ryan Dykes from Next Gen Madden. I'm going to leave the link in the description. He gave me the tip of the year, really. It pretty much changed the way I play defense now. I like to, well, I run a lot of match coverage now. Oh, give me that, Corey Webster, and a lot of max coverage now. But I have the more high rated power move and power move defensive linemen. I put those guys on the defensive tackle positions, and then for the defensive end, the finesse move guys, I put them there. And then when I go match coverage, I mean, those guys wreak havoc. They go crazy. You know, especially Jason Pierre-Paul. He block sheds like a mug. I mean, he had a huge game this game. 2 sacks. Really put pressure on Swagman. Right there, I read man. He was open. Eli didn't throw the ball correctly. So, second down, we get about 4 or 5 yards with David Wilson. And David Wilson is out for the game. Which really hurt my offense because he was the running back I usually run my screens with. Right there, 3rd down and 6. We try to hit Ruben Randall, and he drops the ball. Should have kicked the field goal here. Yeah, but he made a great play defensively, and he got the ball back. Right here, he tries to run the draw. I guess he noticed that I was playing a lot of max coverage, so he tried to hit me with a draw, and John Beeson just blows it up. So now he's pretty much forced to pass because the run game isn't really working for him. Right there, he tries to hit us with, over the seams, and it's incomplete. On this play right here, we send double edge Heat. It's 3rd down. I sent Heat off both sides. He switched to his 5 wide play. But the fun thing about this, Heat is still going to get in, and he's forced to check up a pass. So let's see what happens here. I'm using with Stevie Brown, and I'm pretty much just watching what happens in the left side and the middle, and John Beeson gets the pick for me. And yeah, my defense pretty much is locking this guy up. You know, this guy isn't, you know, terrible or bad. He's pretty decent at the game. It's just that I'm just the better player, and the game shows that. Right here, 2nd and 10. He stops the draw. So we go quick pass and throw the curl out to Akeem Nicks. I saw he was playing off Akeem Nicks. And right here, this is where I missed David Wilson. But Andre Brown says, don't worry. And we scored a touchdown. We get the 10-point lead. And right here, he hits us with play action. Should have been an incomplete pass, but Stephen Hill just all of a sudden goes beast mode and catches the ball. And I figured he's gonna do it again, so I'm using with the linebacker waiting for it, and he hits Stephen Hill again. Big gain, and he gets the 1st down. So in the future, I mean, I see myself playing Swagman more and more. But the reason why I'm posting this video really is to 1, update my channel on what's coming up next, and 2, you know, to get him a little bit of help. You know, I know he's a good player. I'm not gonna sit here and trash talk and say he's a terrible player. He is a good player. He's decent, but I feel as if he wants to go to the next level, he can check out Next Gen Madden. Those guys over there are awesome. They help you out, you know, whether you're a free member, platinum member, guest member, or green level member, it doesn't matter. You know, so they're always there willing to help. So I figured, I mean, he could only get better by taking advice from those guys, or anything that he needs help with, defending or offense or anything he needs help with. I mean, he could check out nextgenmadden.com. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. So right here he's driving, and this is pretty much his best drive of the second half. And he keeps running that halfback draw or power O out of the split jet. The Giants have it too, but it's a pretty tough play to stop. You have to have inside and outside containment to pretty much stop it. And I was pretty much looking for the pass this whole drive, and he kept hitting me with the run. So 1st and goal, I'm expecting a QB sneak. Nope, he hits me with a fullback dive. He punches it in, and it's a 3-point game. You know, he's not out of the game really. So right here, we hit Brandon Myers over the middle. I'm glad he held on to the ball. Majority of the times he won't hold on to the ball. And right here, we just pretty much trying to get a touchdown just to end the game, really. Put him out of his misery. My defense has played well, even though they allowed the last touchdown. I mean, Swazman came out 14-zip on my defense, and he didn't do anything for 3 straight quarters. And we put up right there, big first down, but we put up 24 unanswered points to take over this game. And right here, this should have been picked, but no reaction by the safety, I think, that he put on him. And I wasn't really worried about Swazman blitzing me, because I knew the blitz wouldn't really get there. It's just a matter of the coverage behind it that I had a problem with. Sometimes he would confuse. I admit he would confuse me. Right there, Ruben Randall, big 3rd down conversion. It's 1st and goal. Swazman starts using his timeouts, and we start punching it in with. Well, we try to punch it in with Peyton Hillis. He calls another timeout, and we're gonna try to pound it in with Peyton Hillis again. Right here, try to confuse him. And Peyton Hillis again. But he doesn't get in. He gets at the 1. So we sneak it. Yep, we sneak it. I hate that EA hasn't really, put a patch on that yet. But right here we send heat. And Amukamara makes the play. And that pretty much ends the game. So this is Dante 1234. Check out my video later in the week for my mini scheme for the 4-3 over plus.